Hello everybody, welcome to a very special video. This is a little video going over Peni Parker versus the Tech Node in Cavalier. It's really fun each and every month to find new interactions that, definitely new to like all the Cavalier nodes, especially as they change. As Kabam develop and put in new champions, some champions do things better or have like very easy rotations on things. Normally for this, when going up against the tech side of things with high voltage or shock revelation, my go-to is normally Warlock, but there's tons of shocking base tech champions, but also those that are power controlling that can really play into this node and build those passive furies as quickly as possible. And why Peni Parker is really good, apart from being a new and fantastic champion, is that part of her abilities allow her to power burn, power lock, which are essential for what is going to happen. Now, one of the key things is right here, and that is the sync shield. So part of the sync shield, there's two elements, but there's a really easy element. I mean, the obvious and most easiest element is when blocking or auto blocking a hit, Peni cannot be stunned and locks the opponent's power. So basically, you just every time you're doing a block or well-timed block, you are indeed getting yourself a block on the enemy, a lock on the enemy, which means that you are building your passive fury just in about 5 blocks. That's so cool about it. But there are other elements too, like when Peni Parker would auto block hit, burn 25% of a bar of power, and inflict direct damage proportionate to the amount. So basically, you are you're power locking, power whatever it is in all over the space, but it's just a very easy rotation, as we're going to see in this this little showcase of footage in a moment. And I just love Peni Parker as an interaction champion for this. So yeah, you need to get shocks on the enemy, well, by doing power locks, power burns, or you can shock the enemy. So this is a different way. Normally I go like, oh, Nimrod, or Nebula, or kind of like a Warlock, where you get those shock rotations, those shock debuffs. But why don't you just kind of like, what about the auto block? What about the power lock, and what about the power burn? And definitely Peni Parker is one of those kind of key champions. Let's see her in action. So here we go. First of all, with Psylocke against this Psylocke is just again very kind of, this is one of the first fights, and as well understanding that kind of like just go into like a block. Like there we go, another block, another passive fury. And then like straight into like an SP1, which does power burn, by the way. It's up to you if you want to rotate around that. Or what I learned in the footage coming up is it's kind of better to kind of build into a SP2, especially for the damage potential that you get. But the build of power gain, which is really important as well, and it's a good rotation to build power quickly, to then rotate around very quickly, to then throw a little power burn off the SP1. It's always very, very nice, but more so when it comes to like the different element of just going, look, well, let's just go and do blocks. Yeah, just block and build the passive fury. Look, I'm built now. I'm like, the 5 max is all you can get, but I'm already built up. It's like that's the incredible kind of rotation really with that. I didn't need to throw the SP1, but you're going to see like the awesome power of the SP2. But that's the learning process of going like, okay, well, it's probably best to build up to an SP2, get that Fury passive up as much as possible, and just hit him for some incredible damage, which is just going to be so satisfying. But still, like, if you're looking for an option for this type of Cavalier difficulty, then do that. But here's the thing, like the quick build up of power gain that you get from Peni Parker. Oh, it's nice. Not just a defensive champion, because I've seen like so much. I mean, look, she's an annoying AQ boss, that's for sure. But when it comes to like from a usage perspective, man, I'm really enjoying it with Cavalier difficulty. I'm looking forward to taking it into other content as well. Now, this one's a bit tricky, but we do have a little bit of a reduction in poison, debuff, damage as part of the kit for the champion, that and Incinerate. So you're going to see like not an extensive amount of damage coming towards me from a Mega Red, which is a plus side. It is a massive plus side for this. Again, like same thing, very early on in kind of discovery is like, okay, well SP1, fine, but like SP2 is normally a bit better to kind of like utilize, which I think you're going to see in the last bit of footage, because these ones are kind of quite lengthy, but the last bit of footage, oh my god, like as soon as I throw that SP2, it is game over. But still, it's very nice to kind of like do the rotations. It's not like going up against like a bigger champion with a higher hit pool, because it's like the game over by then. But here we go. This is the fight. This is the fight where everything kind of like clicks together. We're going to quickly build up the passive fury, which we're doing right now. We're going to get the enemy champion to throw off the SP1 because I don't like the SP2 of the champ. So Elsa Bloodstone, I'm afraid to say SP2 time, what is it, like 43% health, and you're down to, oh my god, damn, that do be a lot of damage. That do be a lot of damage, and it's incredibly gratifying to see. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a little video kind of like of my fun. When you're having fun with something, I think just like post a video, just like show what are you having fun with in game. And that's the thing. I had a lot of fun with using Peni Parker in this quest, just as a little explorative thing. But yeah, like it's coming in clutch with the power gain, which is nice. It's a quick build up to the SP2, which is a learning curve. Just build up to that SP2. Yeah, you could be playing the champion a bit differently, but the fact of the matter is, it's all about quick rotation. Cavalier is meant to be, as soon as you're in it, you smashed out, you're done, you're moving on to permanent content, arena grinding, and other stuff in game that Kabam have got to offer. So yeah, it's just like nice to kind of smash through that as quickly as possible. And yeah, SP2, ooh, it's nice, it's nasty, it's really nasty, especially in this rotation, especially with those Fury passives, which we all love to see. What are you using for the tech node in Cavalier, and are you having a bit of fun with using certain champions? What champion is that? Put it in the comment section down below. Make sure as well to check out some other content, which should be located on screen right now, and I'll see you in another video. Tatty buys.